American-made Mullen is coming at Tesla head-on with its Mullen GT. I've personally never ridden in a sports car before, so this was a real treat for me. Often I'm just too tall. They let me ride with their driver Sean, and to be honest, I don't know what happened. It's all on film, but when you don't have a race car driver's brain, you can't process the raw speed. The closest thing I can think of to relate it to you is it's like traveling back in time, which I've also never done, but it's how I imagine it feels. It apparently does 0 to 60 in 4.2. Not quite the Lucid Air Sapphire's 0 to 60 in 1.89, but the coming soon Mullen GT RS will be close to that, 0 to 60 in 1.95. We were in the New York Mets' Citi Field parking lot, so I don't know if we accelerated that fast because of the very average road conditions of a baseball stadium parking lot, but I gotta tell ya, at the time of writing, it's been almost 6 hours since my test drive, and I still feel high. Great art is supposed to renew your sense of the world, and that's what this test drive in the Mullen Grand Touring did, for me. Felt like I was floating home when I took the 7 train back to New York City. The Mullen GT has more body roll than you'd expect from a performance car, but that's just about the only negative thing I can say about it. It feels light, so the drag coefficient must be very low. The Rolls-Royce Spectre EV's coefficient is 0.25 on its prototype, so I'd expect the Mullen GT's drag coefficient to hover just a little above that. The Mullen GT's price will hover around $150,000, nowhere near the British RR's $420,000 plus starting price for their first EV. The Mullen GT should be available in 2 years or so. You can order one right now. The Mullen GT is limited to 125 miles an hour. I actually have no idea how fast Sean and I went, but when you're drunk off speed, you're ready to believe just about any number you're told. Anyway, here's an unedited look at my ride-along. It won't win any cinematography awards because I was so discombobulated, but I'm like, hey, why not? Enjoy!
First ride of the day, cold tires, cold track.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Man, it's a pretty beautiful car. Wow. Whoa. Okay. I gotta tell you, I've never really been in a race car before. No. No. I tried to test drive a Lamborghini once, but I was too tall.
Well, you fit in here pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty exciting. Oh, you don't even break a sweat.
No. My heart rate's maybe 75. That was easy.
Wow. Mine's probably 100 and something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow. Thank you so much, John. That was really cool. I'm out. All right. Since I was there first and I was the first in the city to get a Mullen GT test ride, I also got to ride in a Mullen 5 crossover SUV with another Mullen driver named Art. Art seemed more reasonable upon presentation, but the ride with him was anything but. After riding in a Mullen GT, you'd think he'd be ready for just about anything, and a Mullen SUV ride would be a Sunday drive. Several times I felt like I was gonna fall out of the car. Here's an unedited look at my Mullen 5 SUV ride.
Check for your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
It's really nice in here.
Yeah, it's great all this way. Definitely been doing a lot of progress on refinement on the interior here, so we're good to go.
And this you're looking at about 3 years before you can...
You know, it's a rough window. You know, we're still going through engineering process, taking everybody's feedback, and we want to make sure that it's up to, you know, the standards we want when it's ready. This thing is just a hoot to drive, no drama, really smooth power delivery.
No drama for you. You know.
was expecting it to be a big step down from the GT.
No, this thing could get it on, that's for sure.
I'm not even sure what happened.
It's just so well mannered when you want it to be, and then when you need that speed and agility, it's right there, right on demand.
Hey, R-Man. Thanks so much. That was like terrifying, but it was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a pleasure having you here today.
The Mullen 5 crossover SUVs will be available in about 3 years, so 2026 at the time of writing, and should start at an affordable $55,000. Not too bad for an American-made EV. Their plants are in Mishawaka, Indiana and Tunica, Mississippi. The Mullen 5 comes in 4 or 5-seat packages, has facial rec software called Persona baked into the B-pillar for entry, as well as for scaring off thieves. It has the option for speakers in the headrests, and has minimalist interiors rivaling the best of all SUV EV interiors. Mullen's pièce de résistance for me was the Bollinger B2 EV. From this angle, looks like a boombox, and then boom! It's a truck. Its Lego-ish blockiness is reminiscent of a Benz G500, and the starting price is comparable to it at about 150 Gs. But look at the roof. Look at the squarey mirrors, the jet plane-ish analog-y gauges. You know you can pressure wash the interior of this thing with a hose and not damage anything? And they wouldn't let me sit in it, but they did let me knock on the metal frame with respectable force. Felt pretty solid. You can hit switches like a lowrider in this thing, and the hydraulic suspension will make the body sit right above the wheels like a lowrider. Or you can make it rise to up to 20 inches of ground clearance. It's a lot more than the new Jeep Gladiator's 11.9. We couldn't do it at the event, so we'll just have to take Mullen's word for it for now. The B2 truly is one of the great moments in mid-gate design, even better than the Chevy Silverado RST EVs. It has a 16-foot open space through the whole thing. Let's take a journey through. Wasn't that fun? Mullen cars are expected to charge fast and drive far, all for cheap. They have just over $402 million in assets as of March 31st, 2023, compared to Tesla's $90.59 billion as of June 2023. But if they deliver what they promise and the American-made vibe resonates as they hope, Tesla may have a real competitor for that #1 spot in the hyper-competitive EV space. Hey, thanks for watching our Mullen video. Check out HotCars.com for more.